that actually brings me to my next question then. So we've talked about scope in previous webinars, but so can you explain maybe the concept of narrowing your scope and what it looks like and what the benefits are?
Yeah, so when we're talking about the NIST CMMC, they are really only concerned with where CUI resides, who has access to it, how I protect it. So if I can limit all those things, how big is my network associated with this? If I can keep it small, I can keep my expense small. How many people have access to it? If I limit how many people have access to it, to one or two or a handful, then I don't have such an expense. Even things like training, then I don't have to train as many people because my scope is smaller. So all those things are important. You can have a small section of your network, or you can have an enclave, a system kind of like what we have, our core vault. And we'll talk probably a little bit more about that, where everything is in the cloud, in a virtual machine, very small scope, and in my opinion, easier to assess than if I have to go in to an entire network. So when I talk about scope, limiting your scope, it's how big is my footprint? How narrow can I make that? A couple machines, one machine, certainly not 100 machines would not be limiting your scope.
Yeah. I think what comes to mind to me is that it's how much are we going to involve in handling and managing CUI? Is it the entire network, all the company's equipment, all the company's employees? Everybody has access, or I'll say it this way, everyone needs access. Maybe it's the nature of the business that everyone is working on DoD projects, and so they all need to have access. And if that's the case, then narrowing the scope gets it becomes less of a lever to reduce costs, because it does require everyone. But that doesn't mean you can't choose to not keep the data on your existing network. You could give everyone access to a cloud environment that, as a monthly subscription fee or whatever, could be a lot less expensive to give everyone access to a cloud environment and keep your existing network for the rest of your business needs. So you're segregating, you're separating. That's the whole idea of an enclave.
Yeah, and you bring out a good point here is evaluate your workflow.
Yeah.
How can I streamline my workflow that might reduce my costs?
Yeah.
And so it's an opportunity to streamline your organization as it's handling those.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for watching this video to the end. This is part of a longer series on DFARS, NIST, and CMMC compliance produced by Core Business Solutions. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video with a thumbs up, and click the bell to get notified when we drop a new video. Also, we'd appreciate it if you would share this video with your colleagues who need to stay up to speed on DFARS, NIST, and CMMC. Thank you, and we'll see you again in the next video.